Good morning, my dear subscribers. My name is Jan Milo. As you know, kindly give me this on my video and kindly subscribe to my channel. I'm a young farmer, educated, and I want to educate or urge my fellow colleagues into farming. I just want the unemployed youth to also engage themselves in farming. Most of the time, they are more finding difficult. What they find it most difficult in farming is how to come out with their healthy or seedling. So I'm going to explain how you have to set up your nursery and to get a healthy seedlings as a beginner or as a farmer. One, as you can see, these are habanero pepper seedlings. These are habanero pepper seedlings. As you can see from this side, these are also nursery. We nursed almost 2 days ago. So I'm coming to explain on the way are things to consider when you want to set up your nursery or when you want to come out with your healthy seedlings. One, as I said, consider the place not to be waterlogged. Make sure say this is the first thing to consider. Two, make sure say the land where you want to nurse. I want to mean gravels. Make sure say assassino gravels nim emosia any honum. Make sure say the place is so loose. It's not compact and yet compactable. There'll be a very loose soil. How about in the hiding? And there are nursery. No. Three, make sure say a open space. It is open space. And man, the seedlings also need sunlight. So you consider all these things. Good. As we are done considering all these things, maybe the place being found. I want me a bush. I want me a food. One, you weed the place that you want to nurse your seed. You nurse that. You weed that place rather. After weeding, you clear it. Either you burn or you carry all the debris and go and dump this. You go and dump them. Somewhere. Baby. Then you start your digging. Someone go like, the digging. How are you going to do? Are you going to measure? Yes, you can measure 4 feet by 16 feet. I think it's okay. Then you start your digging. Then you raise your bed. Make sure, man, you are raising You are raising bed. Make sure the height of the bed should be maybe 15 centimeters or 20 centimeters. I think it's okay. Yes, it's okay. It will help. Don't do anything flat. You raise it as a beginner or as a farmer. Make sure you raise your bed nicely, neatly. Then you dress it. After that, you take off all roots, all debris, everything, unwanted material from the bed. And make sure it is being clear. This is what you're supposed to do. After that, now you are going to start your nursery. How are you going to do it? Are you going to use the drip line method or the broadcast method? These are two methods in which you can use in your nursery. You have the drill line method and that of the broadcast. The drill line method is where we're creating lines on your nursery bed before spreading the seed inside. And the broadcast is where you spread the seeds on the bed. You just spread the seed all over the bed. That's the broadcast. But I would advise beginner or as a farmer, I always advise you to go by the drill line method, whereby you nurse your seed in lines. Why am I saying that? Diseases and disease control is easy with the drill line method as compared to that of the broadcast method. Though the broadcast method is easier because you just spread it on the bed and you are free to go. But use the drill line. So the drill line, you just create your lines. You can use stake to create your lines on your nursery bed. It is also allowed, which you get a very straight line. That's the drill line method. Now after creating the lines, you just put in your seed, small. You spread your seed in the lines, small. After spreading the seed in the line, this is what you're supposed to do. Make sure you have copper-based fungicide and that of insecticide. The insecticide, you have so many insecticides. You can go by Away or any other insecticide that you know of. Yes, you can go by. But all the time I use Away. Yes, you can use Away. Now, when you get it, make sure you have a watering can, which is the 14 liters watering can. 14 liters watering can. Most of the time, the fungicide that we know, they are in sachet, which is 50 grams. So you're going to divide this fungicide by 2. You fetch half water of the watering can, and you put in half of the fungicide. You measure half of it. No one will know a solution. Then you measure that of the insecticide. Either 15 ml or 20 ml is okay. Then you mix it with the fungicide. And now make sure your watering can is full. You are now going to water your nursery bed after putting in the seed. After putting the seed, you are going to put what? You are going to cover it with what? A small sand on top of the seed. Then you water it with this fungicide and the insecticide solution on the nursery bed. You water them on it. Afterwards, this is what you are going to do again. Either you cover the nursery bed with, weeds, or this one, which is what? A bread, the palm front. You can cover it with these things. Yes. Why are you going to do this? One, we do this to keep what? Moisture. They make sure say bed no. There be a moon in your womb. See the bed ama seed no apply successfully. That's why we do that. Good. After doing that, for cabbage takes like 4 days na apply. But for pepper will take like 1 week, 1 week, 1 day, 1 week, 2 days. Yeah, you will experience those things apply. The moment you apply no, and you apply, then you provide shade. As you can see, look at what you've done. Yes, you provide shade like this on top of the seedlings, the young seedlings. Now I'm going to explain why we put this shade on top of the young seedlings. It has a reason. You see, the moment that ubeji we na fisu no, the moment that ubeji fisu, unya yi fisu pe, the seedlings are not strong enough. Either one, heavy rainfall can wash those seedlings away, or too much sun can burn the seedlings. So you provide with shade for the seedling for at least 5 to 6 days before it can also take off what the shade being provided for the seedlings. Because at this time we need what? Sunlight, and to make the seedlings was strong. Yes. Now the exact day that you remove these things or the weeds from the seedlings, this is what you are going to do. That day you are going to mix the same copper-based fungicide and the insecticide again. You water it on the seedlings that very day. The day that you take off the weeds from the nursery bed, that same day you are going to what? Water it with the same solution, the copper-based fungicide and that of what? The insecticide again. One, the copper-based fungicide will also strengthen, though the sunlight will strengthen the seedlings. The copper-based fungicide will also strengthen what? The seedlings to prevent what? Fungi attack. And the insecticide will also what? Suck away or deal with what? Insects and other diseases. So this is what you're going to do. So 5 days, you just take the shade off for it to what? Experience what? Sunlight, for the seed to be what? Strong enough. Now after that, 2 weeks time, 2 to 3 weeks time, you are going to apply what? Fertilizer, which is what? NPK fertilizer. Either NPK fertilizer being 20-10-10 or 15-15-15. Yes, you are going to apply fertilizer to the seedling. For what? For growth. See the bit me the apejantem, ebenyntem. Now how are you going to measure? Now you can fetch two. Right? Bucketing. Then you do a solution. And if you're having that of what? Phomos Plus, you fetch 1 teaspoon of Phomos Plus, you mix it with it. After that, then you apply it to the seedling. One, note, make sure that this solution of the NPK shouldn't touch the leaves of what? The seedlings. If not, it will burn. Mistakenly, if they touch it, immediately after applying the fertilizer, water it right away to wash away the fertilizer that touched the leaves of the seedlings so that they will not die. These are the things you're supposed to do. So at least 1 month, 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks, I think your seedlings will be ready for transplanting, which is pepper. I think 1 month, 1 week, your seedlings will be ready for transplanting. So as you can see, this is what you've done. This is what? Habanero pepper. These are what? Seed being nursed. Now we are protecting it from the early stage. We don't want any insect attack. We don't want any diseases. That's why we are protecting it very well. This is farm. You are not in the house. This is not garden. This is a farm work. But look at how you've protected the seed. So you as a beginner, as a farmer, you can go by this same method as you have discussed. If you don't understand anything, drop your comments in the comment section. Ask any question. We are all learning from each other. Just be a question or comment section. Well, I'll reply. If you have any words, suggestion or any idea about what I said, you also come out with it. So I also learn from whatever you are also doing, because most of you are my seniors and you have more experience. So you drop it at the comment section. We will all learn together. But please don't forget that you subscribe to my page. Please subscribe to my page. We have more updates. We, the youth that we are coming, we are also engaging ourselves in farming. I urge all the youth, we shouldn't depend on the government for survival. We can do something. I know you will subscribe to my page. Comment, share, like. Love you all. Bye bye.